WEFM. WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
We are back with more talk time here on Activated Mornings with Roleza and Dianna. Right about now, we usually have our commentary with Kingsley the Freitas, but Kingsley ain't called us yet. So we're just going to give him a couple seconds to see. And if not, then we'll just have another discussion. All right, then. So I don't believe that we will be getting our call. At least we haven't gotten it as yet. So,
all right. So I see. Okay, Joshua's been trying to call. So let me let's see. Let's in the meantime.
Okay.
All right. Hi, Joshua. Good morning.
I am not Kingsley.
Yeah. So hi, Joshua. Good morning.
Good morning. No, I am completely against a ban, any type of ban. I do not support. For the simple reason that we live in the real world. And as Pigeon said, we as parents have the responsibility to guide our children as we ought to. For people who believe or read the Bible says, train up a child in the way he or she should go, so that when they're old, the values that you instilled in them as a child will remain. Now, I could tell my son and my daughter, don't drink, don't smoke. But then as soon as I turn on my radio in the morning, 6 o'clock, what do I hear? Alcohol and tobacco, extolling the values, the greatness of this. Or I tell my son, do not speed. But then a commercial comes on to tell you about this special type of tire. If you have this, you could put, man, your brakes good, you know. So it's a wild, crazy world out there. What we do our part as parents, and let the good Lord take the rest. I do not support a ban in any way, shape, or form, because if they don't hear it at home, they're going to hear it out there. But when they hear the nasty things out there, they would know, listen, mommy told me or daddy told me this is not good, and they would be able to make their own choice. Have a great day, everyone.
All right. Thanks, Joshua.
All right, there. So that was Joshua giving his opinion on the topic that we were discussing earlier in the previous segment. So I think I don't think we're going to get Kingsley at this time. So we're going to head over to, you wanted to add anything to that or not? Okay, cool. So we're going to go into some other things at this time, just to give you some highlights of things that are happening around the country. As we know, March is approaching, and March is usually celebrated as Heroes and Heritage Month, with March 14th being our holiday for our National Heroes Day holiday, which usually celebrates our national hero, Joseph Chatier, Garifuna Chief. Right, so the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, along with the Garifuna Heritage Foundation, they released their calendar of activities, so to speak. So these are some of the events that you can look out for in March, right? So you can look out for the theme of this year's celebration is appreciating our identity, preserving our heritage with pride. Appreciating our identity, preserving our heritage with pride. And these are some of the events. So there's going to be a Leeward experiential tour, and that is an immersive cultural experience that is set for March 15th. I think March 15th is a Saturday, I think. Right, so there's the experiential tour that is set for March 15th in Cumberland. That event will feature live music, traditional dances, friendly competitions, local cuisine, and the ministry says it is offering visitors and locals an authentic taste of Vincentian heritage. So that's one event there on March 15th. The next event is the Man versus Nature. So if you are somebody who thinks that you have stamina, you have endurance, and you have what it takes, and you like these kinds of things, you may like this one, Man versus Nature. It is, well, Man versus Nature, Joseph Chatelier's world's most extreme 10K challenge. It is an endurance race on March 16th designed to test participants' strength against the rugged terrain of St. Vincent. All right. The ministry says that this event aims to position the country as a prime destination for adventure tourism. So if this sounds like something that you are up for, then you can contact the relevant authorities and get some, further information on that one. The Garifuna Heritage Foundation also provided some updates on their International Garifuna Conference that is going to be held from March 11th to March 13th. And of course, the school's Folk Festival, which emphasizes the role in preserving and promoting Garifuna culture and history. So those are some of the events that are listed there. You can find this information on the Agency for Public Information page. You can also go on the Garifuna Heritage Foundation page and get that as well. And they have some flyers for these as well. If you need more information, of course, contact the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, as well as the Garifuna Heritage Foundation. So those are some of the activities that they have set for the celebration this year. Outside of that, talking about food, I noticed that the Zero Hunger Trust Fund has launched its National Home Garden Competition for 2025. Right, so you can also find this information on the page for the Zero Hunger Trust Fund. That's what it's called on social media, Zero Hunger Trust Fund, SVG. And there's a link there to click on the registration form if you wish to participate in the National Home Garden Competition for this year. The registration date is it started already from the 20th of February to the 31st of March. So you still have some time if you wish to register, and your submission deadline is the 31st of March. So that there is the National Home Garden Competition. Roleza, you're starting a garden? Let's see. Hey, Roro, the garden. Roro,
Me who like
garden.
buy food and don't like cook. No, but I will encourage other persons to do so, because I know that many persons go to the supermarkets and are complaining about the price of produce, etc. So I think, as I've said before, for those persons who are so inclined with your green thumb, those of you who, might think that you have a bit of space, have some spare time, go ahead and do it. I think this way you can't complain about it not being organic, or you're not showing what going into it, because you are the ones planting them yourselves and growing them yourselves, right? So for those of you who are into that sort of thing, good for you, and share with people like me who aren't so inclined. All right, just share with people. Just tell me, come for a bag of sweet pepper. All right, so yeah,
Or just a cup of something.
just come. It could be a mixed bag. I really don't care. I will accept it, except okra. Okra is something I'm not a fan of at all.
Uh-huh.
Everything else but okra. All right, so all right, we have somebody calling. Hi, Dave. Morning.
Yeah, good morning. Did I hear you said just now you don't like to cook or something like that?
Let's let me clarify. Let me put this into proper context, right?
All right.
I can cook, and I can cook very well,
Uh-huh.
but cooking
Yeah,
requires a lot of work. Right?
Wow.
Between putting it into the pot, the preparation, putting it in pot, and washing up,
Correct.
yes, it requires a lot of work. So
Correct.
yeah.
Oh, so you will be happy to have someone who can cook for you then.
Of course. And if I meet a man who loves to cook, of course he will be doing all the cooking, Dave.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna spoil
I got to wash up, yeah.
Yeah, interesting. But but I like how you speak your mind. You say what you want or what you like or what you don't like and so on. Not everybody's like that. But it sounds right to me when I hear you say you know how to cook. You
Nah,
know,
I
they would
can
like to
cook. I
So
can
wrong
cook
with that,
very
Dave?
well.
What is this?
I can cook very well, but it's just not something that I want to be doing too frequently. All right, so
Well, you could tell me that, but you'll have to prove yourself for me in the kitchen too, because I know the kitchen.
Dave,
It's just
anyway,
that
let me
right
leave
now,
Dave alone.
I
Yeah, so
mean,
where's the water, Dave? But I'll leave Dave alone.
Dave, yeah.
anyhow.
Let me not
eh,
ask my question
Go
either.
ahead.
No, you go ahead. Got you. Never mind.
No, I thought you would ask me a question.
No, because I
I'm
hear you talking about you and prove to you and other things. I was gonna ask if y'all courting, because
I ain't cooking for no man. I ain't courting. Okay.
yeah,
all right. Don't make it sound ridiculous now.
Oh Lord.
Any woman who can cook for me, I mean, I would recommend that woman to anyone, to any part, any
Nah.
place in the world.
But
it's a
Dave,
good thing we don't need recommendations.
let me ask Dave something here though, because I just feel it for women who actually don't know how to cook, right? I think that too many persons are of the opinion that a woman is born knowing how to cook. Cooking is a skill, and not everybody
That's
has the
true. I
skill.
agree.
So I always feel it's, as much as I say that, I'm not a fan of having to cook, but I know how to do it. But I feel bad for women who genuinely don't know how to do it. We ain't born
Yes,
knowing how to cook and sew and clean up, But
You tell
go
me
ahead.
about yourself. You tell me about yourself. That's good. And I would like to speak to, if I know, I wish I knew your mother to hear when you say these things, how she feels about it.
She knows you
Anyhow,
though. But anyway.
close it for now. All right.
That's it? Dave?
But
Oh, God.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, women out there, yes. Don't make any man make y'all feel bad if you don't know how to cook. That was a serious topic too, because I hear sometimes men, like there's a song I even last week Friday I heard it. Here we FM. If you think you're there for your pretty looks, you all live a restaurant and done man bank book. And he's saying cook, recipe book. That's how this song goes.
Mhm.
But I'm there like, geez, why? Why do men think that? Yeah, you get. Let me tell you, men, when you realize a woman falling onto their telling you a little secret. When the food ain't tasting as good as it used to before, she vexed with you, all right? Let me just let y'all in on a little secret. Anyway, I done. Dianna, continue. I stop.
All right. So I will not add anything to that, though I may be tempted. Let us move on, right? So another update. The Simmons Integrated Community College has they're offering this thing they called She Can Do It Car Care 101. So this is for the females. It's a workshop. It's taking place on the 7th of March from 9 a.m. to 3:15 p.m. in the lecturers lounge at the Villa campus. All right. So at this workshop, and it's free. You don't have to pay any money, ladies. They're going to cover essential maintenance and the DIY checks, emergency preparedness and the safety tips, battery and jump starting a car, and changing a tire. And all you need for this session is a vehicle for the practical sessions. All right. It's free. You go up, perhaps you can call the college to find out if you have to register and all of these things. You can call the college. If you go on their page, there is also something there that you can scan. It's the 7th of March from 9 to 3:15. You'll be there in a workshop. You're going to be learning basic, things that you need to know as a female driver, as a female vehicle owner. And all you need to have is your vehicle, because you're going to need to have some hands-on session for the, in the practical sessions. Yeah. So,
All right. So commendations to that. And yes, women, not because we're women means that we don't need to know about our vehicles. Yes, we should know how to do things just in case. And you know what too? Know how to do things so that men who think that we don't know can take advantage of us and charge us higher prices. All right. So that's another thing. Right. All right. So a friend of mine here messaging, he said, no, I think about it. You only post food in takeaway containers. You don't cook. Good morning to Ijaz Batiste. Cumberbatch. Sorry, Ijaz Cumberbatch. Good morning to you. Boy, people that just sell me out. All right, so somebody else here on the live is saying cooking is easy. I cook for my mother every Sunday. Listen to you, those men out there who love to cook. When you meet a woman like me, you will continue to cook. I will help in other ways, but you will continue to cook. All right, so off of this topic on women cooking, I done. I really done, folks. I done.
All right. All right. We done right on the dot, right? So it's 8:00 and we done right there. And we are going to head out of our talk segment. Remember that in just a few minutes, we will have our cup chat segment. This 8:00 time check was brought to you by the New Haven Funeral Home.
Death is a fact of life.